Are these as good as the KD15s? What's up guys, Vinny here with Sneaker Tweaker and welcome back to another video. Today we have the performance review on the Nike KD16. Now this is the New York versus New York colorway. I realize KD is no longer in New York, but whenever the shoe was designed and everything, he was there, and plus he did spend some time there. So kind of goes off that. Now, as far as the looks and everything, this does look a lot like the 15, and as you can see, the biggest changes are that there seems to be more added reinforcement around the shoe just to help with overall, I believe, containment and everything. I know heel slippage was a common theme or common issue with the KD15s, and we'll find out if that was the same thing here. As always though, let's start it off with the traction. Now the KD16 features a multi-directional traction pattern, which is kind of storytelling, and it is gear shaped all throughout the shoe from heel to toe. And the traction on this, I gotta say, worked absolutely great, and especially the more you played in it. The more you play in it, the traction gets better and better. And for those of you that like feedback, the more you play in it, the traction gets squeakier and squeakier. So again, feedback doesn't equal performance, but like that's there, and the more you play in it, it'll start to sound off even more and more. Now, as for the durability though, I gotta say, from the amount of time I played in it, you can already see fraying throughout the traction. And I've said this multiple times, I guess, in a previous couple videos. I believe a lot of that has to do with also my play style, because I do see other people testing these shoes as well, and they say that there's not much fraying or anything or at all. But the way I play, I guess I play more aggressively, and my shoes do tend to wear down pretty quickly. And this is just playing indoors as well. This isn't outdoors. And you can see the traction fraying and parts of it kind of like peeling. However, I still believe with how thick the grooves are and everything, I believe this will actually still last a pretty good amount of time, especially if you're strictly playing indoors. Overall, the traction worked absolutely amazingly. Dust really wasn't an issue. You may have to wipe here and there, but it's not too big a deal at all. The cushion on the KD16s is a departure from the last few models. From the 12, I believe, to the 15, they had full-length Zoom Strobel. Now in the 16s, you have Zoom Strobel in the forefoot, and in the heel, it's just an Air Strobel unit. It actually worked super well. I thought I wasn't going to like it as much as the 15, but hey, I might even like it more, honestly. It's super comfortable, just step and comfort and everything is there. And on top of that, for me, I generally play on my forefoot anyway, and that Zoom Strobel is nice, it's bouncy, and it's got great impact protection. On top of that, you also get great court feel. So it really wasn't that big of a deal as far as a change. Originally, when I heard of it, I was like, damn it, like why? But after playing in it, it worked great. No issues whatsoever. Now, the fit on the KD16s is true to size. I know with the 15, some people said, go up half a size, but if you went up half a size, then you're gonna get heel slippage, because heel slippage was already prominent in true to size. For me, the heel slippage was not there in the KD15s. I mean, initially, I guess it was, but the more I broke it in, the better and better it got, until it just really wasn't there anymore. In these, it just wasn't there from the get-go. It worked really great. And as far as just like squeezing and pinching and whatnot, the 15s took me a little while to break in, whereas the 16s actually broke in a lot quicker for me, and I didn't really have that issue. Now, I don't know what the difference was in that situation, because the 16s actually look more reinforced and just tighter together, but it did break in quicker than the 15s for me. Again, lengthwise, I would say true to size. Widthwise, they do still fit a little snug. So for those of you that have wide feet, I would say try it on before buying it. Maybe see if you do need to go up half a size. For me, being a normal to slightly wide footer, I was able to break it in after one basketball session, just 2-3 hour session, and then it was able to break in and no pain, no squeezing whatsoever. Now for the materials and the support, the KD16s do feature a mesh upper with synthetic leathers going all throughout as far as overlays. Now you also do have TPU overlays on the lateral side and on the medial side. And all of that is just there for added reinforcement. You do also have this TPU shank plate, which again is in the gear form, and that's there for torsional rigidity. And I gotta say, it works absolutely great. So all of that together just works super amazingly. These shoes are absolute money. KD shoes have been super consistent for a long time, and these are no exception. So if you are wanting a pretty solid, or I guess not solid, pretty great all-around shoe, you can play in these from positions 1 through 5, and I think you're going to be good to go. You have a good amount of cushion, you have good court feel, you have that lockdown, you have that support, and overall the shoe in itself just is super awesome. As for, I guess, the weight for those of you that are interested in a size 9 for the KD16, they do come in at 14 ounces, which is a little bit above average for a size 9. And for the price, these were $160. Now, I know different colorways, like particularly the Ant Pearls, those do come in at $170. And then there are some colorways I believe I saw coming at $150. But for the most part and consistently, they are at $160 for most colorways. Now, a lot of people also ask us where we get our basketball socks from. The answer is from Amazon. They come in a pack of 3 that costs just as much as 1 pair of Nike Elite socks. The ones we have are these 2 muted colors, which the white one and the black one, and they are quarter length. So if you guys like quarter length, they have them available in that, but they also have them in the high top version. Like I said, they come in a pack of 3 that costs just as much as the Nike Elites, and these are pretty much the same thing, but without the Nike branding. They're cushioned, they're ventilated, and they're amazing socks, and they last a long time. If you guys do want a pair, hit the link in our description down below and go grab yourselves a pack. Not a pair, grab yourselves a pack. Again, these shoes were amazing. I believe the last few KD models from the 15, the 14, the 13, the 12, all of those have been pretty amazing shoes, and they've been pretty consistent with their performance. And KD's line is super great because he refuses to let his signature shoes, even as great of a player he is, to get above a certain price point. I know generally, from what I heard, he wanted to enforce a $150 price point. These did go up previously from the $150 to the $160 now, but again, for $160, still an amazing pair of shoes. If you guys have played in the KD16s, let us know your experience down below. If there are any other shoes you guys would like us to review, again, comment down below. For more content like this, please like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.